be honest with you, man. My takeaway from this game is that both of these teams have got incredibly nutty aimers. They've got individuals that can compete when it comes to top-level Valorant. It's polishing. That's all they need. When it comes down to, you see players dashing into sight, no one's going with them. Seekers pop, they don't get anything off it. They are a lot of the time relying on other teams making a mistake. And if they can refine that, this region can definitely, both of these regions, can propel to the forefront of our minds when we think about Valorant. For now, they've got a lot of work to do ahead of their game versus Envy.
For sure, for sure. I think that just aim alone is not going to be enough when you have someone like El Diablo on the server who's going to be looking to basically just rip apart any of the strategies you have. So I think it's going to be a tough learning curve for Crew going into that next matchup. But as I said, if they can fix some of the issues, there was definitely a huge amount of positives in this game that we came out, even just on individual basis, the few setups they had. I think their Sky play looked very good throughout the different maps. And as I said, like, I was impressed by players like Nags having a little bit more depth than just like, oh, he's this jet main with the little flashes. It was the counter utility they were putting forward that made a lot of these plays very, very awkward for the Japanese side, and I'm not sure they were necessarily ready for it. We even heard that in interviews from the likes of Crazy Raccoon previously. There was like, we weren't ready for the likes of EMEA. Well, I'm not sure that they were particularly ready for some of the players that they had over on Crew.
The importance of potential when it comes to looking at these teams, it cannot be understated. When we saw Crew last time around, they were a weak team. They were not one that I would expect to be able to challenge some of the top 10 in the world. But now they're showing us that they've come a long way. Sure, there's still a bit of a road to go, but they are on track at the moment, at least. And that is definitely a positive sign for the LATAM region. From what we've seen of ZETA here today as well, they're not down and out of the competition just yet.
Yeah, for sure. I will say, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of now looking at it as a South American